Welcome to Forward Progress here on 312 Sports. I'm Dan Bernstein. That is Matt Abatacola, and it's time for football. We walked outside today, and we were met with an absolutely perfect, crisp, autumnal feel of a day, and we will come home tonight, and we'll fire up the grill or do whatever we do, and there's going to be actual live football that counts on the air.
Yeah, Cowboys at the Eagles to open up the 2025 NFL season. How about them Cowboys?
I don't know. I never know about the Cowboys. I just sort of, I always look at them as scants because they're way overcovered, and there are, I don't know. I think Jerry Jones is great for people who do what we do. He is great for content. I don't know if he's great for the Cowboys.
Well, he sort of makes a lot of money,
He's great for making money, and we'll see. The Eagles appear formidable, but this is a league that makes it very, very difficult to maintain the kind of level of play that they've had.
It does, but if you look at it tonight, the Eagles should play to a championship caliber level, and the Cowboys, the Eagles should win this game. It shouldn't be a close game, but again, you just never know with the NFL, especially now that the Eagles have extra motivation in their tush push.
Oh, because it's sponsored?
Because it's sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I honestly don't feel good about it.
I think it's gross.
It's really
clever.
It certainly is clever, and all the props in the world to Dude Wipes. They're a really clever group of people getting their name out there. But I just do not like an individual play in the end, and I don't know why I don't like it. I just know I don't like it.
It's not national, though. We're not going to hear that. It's only locally. I believe it's their radio broadcaster if it's referred to locally in any of their team-owned properties.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have to do it like at a press conference. Coach, Nick, you use the Dude Wipes tush push. Like, I don't know what the rules are on that, but we're not going to hear it on a national cast.
No, we're not. But and yeah,
I've never used a Dude Wipe.
All right, well, I have, and
of course you have.
I like Dude Wipes.
You do?
I do. I think it's a really good product. I'm a big fan of it. I just don't know. Like
I have, however, when we had little kids, maybe I would admit to using a baby wipe, and I understand it's the same thing.
It feels great on your tush,
but it probably smells. It's probably got like that cool breeze or something like that. Like extra.
There is like a
that
menthol kind of smell.
Oh no, I don't want.
Maybe.
Ow.
Well, no, it's not menthol like in your tush.
Mm-mm.
All right, but no, it is great. It's a great product, and again, I don't know why I don't like it. I just know my initial reaction was, I don't like this
because of mission creep. Because when every possible play is sponsored, things are going to get bad, and we are going to bring you.
Yes. Well, because it's not well known yet, though. People don't know that this is out there, that the Bears have some plays that actually it's in the works and being sponsored.
I know. So we are in the process of acquiring that list. We have deeply placed people within the Bears marketing department who have told us, many Bothans will die to bring you this information. But somewhere in the we already have we may have just endangered them, that they may be murdered now once they're exposed. But they're going to bring us this list of sponsored Bears plays that may be famous. They may be longtime staples of Bears football that we've seen.
I can't wait to get our hands on that list, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be really good.
I'm very excited, and I just hope that the casualties are minimal.
Yes.
We know we're going to lose lives. It's a fact of this mission that we know that there's going to be dead Bothans.
Is there one particular play you hope gets sponsored?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I have.
There's
I have one
several.
I really, really want. I really hope they sponsor it.
And we will absolutely find it on this episode of Forward Progress, a Chicago Bears podcast. We're going to talk a little bit about what may be a more difficult decision than one would think regarding Jaylon Johnson and how much time he gets and how careful they're going to be with what appears to be a worse injury than we were being told.
How about them Cowboys?
Stop it. It's all morning he's been doing this. Seriously,
It's NFL season, baby.
but you don't have to
Let's
say
go, bro.
the Jimmy Johnson. How
How
about
about them Cowboys?
yeah.
Woo!
I think the more that I think about it, though, Jimmy Johnson's my idol.
Well, he did it right.
He won a Super Bowl. He quit, and now he sits on his fishing boat every day.
Well, was he
and cashes checks?
Did he quit TV,
I think they kind of.
or was he? Was it a forced retirement?
I think it was a forced. But who cares?
Well, no, I'm just asking.
Now I have to fish every day instead of only some days on a boat where I have a captain and a crew, and they pick me up in my backyard at a dock whenever I want and take me out into the Gulf fishing.
Not a bad life if you like it.
What I mean, what do you want?
I'm surprised you came back.
Well, I
to
still
work it all. I mean, you just fish all day.
I can still fish. That's the great
I know,
thing. I'm
but,
still right down here. I can.
But I mean, you can't
I might
fish
just
all.
I might do it today.
Really?
Yep.
You want to let the people know where?
Everybody knows where to find me. I'm in the same spots.
Buckingham Palace, right?
No, I caught a nice smallie in front of Buckingham Fountain yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you get any salmon or no?
No, but
no salmon.
I may start trying. We're at the very beginning of the salmon and
Do you
trout
eat salmon?
season. Yes.
Do you?
I ate the one I caught in spring.
Okay.
I caught it and I gutted it and I put it in my car and I brought it home, put it right in the oven.
I never buy it to make it. Natalie doesn't like salmon. I don't mind it, but I prefer other fish.
Well, coho, if you've never had
Coho's fantastic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fresh caught coho salmon, there's very little fat in it, and it is just it's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't really appreciate it because all we have basically is farm raised Atlantic salmon. But when you can get your hands on some of these different species and have
you heard that the Ora King salmon? No? Okay.
That's king salmon.
Okay, but there's an Ora, O-R-A, Ora King. I'll look it up, make
I don't
sure
know if that's a brand or a
doing the right thing.
farm
No, it's
or
not a,
something.
It's not
no.
a thingy, but whatever.
So we're going to talk about that with Jaylon Johnson. Want to play some audio from Ben Johnson about expectations, because when a coach does set expectations, it matters. Most coaches don't. Most don't want to. Most avoid it like the plague. But he said some things. We also have, since we last posted on this podcast, we've got our starting left tackle.
Yeah, I was looking at that depth chart. I hope that he stays
Healthy?
healthy. Yeah, I hope they both do. Actually,
Well,
it's so, again, there's a point in my brain where I have a hard time reconciling the fact that they went out and they fixed guard to guard above and beyond expectations, and then tackles are just kind of
I'm with you
there.
Especially because of the extent to which the coach talked about the significance of it.
Yep.
We're not making it up, and it's not just us projecting this. It's based on what they said was important, what matters to them.
Yep.
So Jaylon Johnson is practicing. He practiced yesterday, and I don't think it's a stretch to say that certainly relative to position, relative to his peers, he may be the Bears' best player. Do you have any objection?
I do not.
Say he's the Bears' most decorated, or he is the only player on their team who would be easily mentioned as the best among his position right now in the game.
No, I have zero issue with that. I would say that is correct, and also unfortunate given his position. That if your best player is going to be on defense, or your best defensive player, I would like them closer to the ball.
I'd like them to be a pass rusher.
Yes, 100%. That I would like that to be my best player, but I am not going to argue, and it doesn't diminish anything that Jaylon Johnson has done, what he will bring to the team. Not at all. Those are facts.
So are we going to play sit him or bench him?
I think we need to.
We haven't played a good game of sit him or bench him in a while. God,
those are the same things.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
That's
the absolute best.
That is one of my favorite things we did, was making fun of fantasy sports by playing sit 'em or bench 'em. But even today, let's let people in on this. Okay. So we were going to talk about the decision, and we are going to talk about the decision that the Bears are going to make regarding Jaylon Johnson and playing time and coming off of a easily injurable injury. So we were talking to corporate and talking to this. Okay, well, what's the YouTube thumbnail we're going to put up? What's the headline on that? What do we need? How are we going to do all this? So we always give a preview of what our top thing is going to be so they can do the graphic. And Matt tells him it's going to be Jaylon Johnson, sit him or bench him. Great. Okay, great. What, 10 minutes later?
Yeah, a few.
A few minutes later, the text comes back. Hey, guys, doesn't that mean the same thing?
Isn't sit him or bench him the same thing? I was like, that's the bit. That's the whole bit. Because I don't know how long we did it for, and people would still call in.
No.
All right, Bernstein, I need a quarterback.
No, but people also call in trying to explain to us how it was redundant, and we somehow made this horrible mistake. It's like, don't you maybe think? I mean, we are stupid,
yes,
but don't you think maybe we thought about that one? Just maybe you should kind of consider the possibility that it might be
like how that segment didn't win some awards. Fantasy football, sit him or bench him.
Right.
It was the best. And
I'm in a PPR league, and I'm trying to figure out. The people who got the bit were even better.
Yes.
Should I sit him or should I bench him?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely bench.
So should the Bears sit or bench Jaylon Johnson for? He's back at practice yesterday.
No, in all honesty, in all seriousness,
like he's on the field.
I don't think it's that easy a decision just because of the nature of that injury of a torn adductor muscle, which I presume it is. That usually when we hear groin, it is the adductor. It's the muscle that brings.
It's not his pee-pee. It's a muscle in your.
A good way to remember your hip muscle, the abductor.
Yep.
To abduct is to take away. So the one, if you're standing up and you move your leg outward, you're taking your leg away from center.
Yep.
Is the abductor. The adductor brings it back.
Yep.
That would be the groin muscle.
Correct.
So there's your little anatomy lesson.
Yeah, that's why we do our warm-ups. We work on the adductor and the abductor.
Oh,
open up your hips. Yeah.
Oh, do you do that the football stretch or the soccer stretch where you're like walking, and as you bring your leg up, you move it out?
No, we don't.
Set it
we
down?
don't. No, these are 10, 11, 12, and 13-year-old boys. They can't walk and stretch their legs at the same time.
Yeah. Also,
so we stay in place.
I don't want to jinx you, but when you deal with those guys, they're also elastic as all hell at those ages.
Yeah.
I mean, throw them off of walls and bounce them around. I'm fine. You okay? They're impervious to cold is the other thing.
Yeah.
They don't care. They will wear shorts when it's 20 below.
You know that kids, because your kids are older now. I don't know. I'm not sure if they were out of this phase or not, but they're like, you don't wear jackets anymore.
Ever.
It's hoodies. Hoodies are winter jackets now.
And summer clothing.
It's unbelievable.
Hoodies, Jason must have 30 different hoodies.
Yeah. But they wear jackets anymore.
And then he texts. Anytime he's asking for money, he always texts Beth. Never, ever texts me. Because she's such a damn pushover.
Okay. She gives in?
All the time.
Or I thought she just controlled the finances.
Hey, can I use your Visa to buy a hoodie?
Yeah.
Because he's a sports editor of the paper, and they gave them an opportunity to buy like these. The editors get special hoodies.
They couldn't give him one? Cheap bastards.
It's not expensive.
Yeah.
It's $25 for the super nice hoodie.
All right.
But they're like, yeah, the editorial staff gets these. And he's like, did he text you? No, he didn't text me. He's asking for money.
When he was in high school, still not that long ago, was the uniform like big baggy sweatpants, hoodies, and like
not big baggy. Well, it was
sandals
more like,
or
it was almost like
Crocs
pajama pants.
Yeah, pajama pants are still a thing too.
It was like the plaid.
Okay. Yes,
it was like plaid Zubaz looking pajama pants. Hoodie and then giant hair.
Yeah, we go to lots of high school games, whether it's basketball or football, and it's just the kids that are in high school now.
Yes.
It's always hoodies, pajama pants, or just big baggy sweatpants.
And what's wrong with that?
No, nothing's wrong with it, but it's like when you were in high school, did you dress nicer?
I wore jeans.
It was deliberate to look nicer though.
Not real. I mean, I wore a lot of like rugby shirts. That was. You remember the rugby shirt thing?
Oh, you were a big rugby player
when we were kids. But no, just remember when those were popular.
Yeah,
I loved those.
The 3 rubber buttons and all the stripes.
Yeah, I loved those. And
it was always like the collar was a different color than the actual.
I had a bunch of those.
Okay.
And I would usually wear jeans.
But you dress nicer though. You wouldn't leave the house in pajama pants or sweatpants.
But given the opportunity, I would have.
Okay,
are you kidding?
It's standard uniform now, and the giant hair. They look like alpacas.
It started with COVID. The whole giant,
the
COVID hair in the high school kids, because that just got stupid.
Well, thankfully, my boys are like they're wanting better haircuts now. They do these high cut fades or low cut fades and
high top fades.
Well, I don't know what they're
the hoop
called.
Flat top rules in '89.
I don't think that's it.
Warm it up, Kane.
Libertyville.
Warm it up, Kane. Warm it up, Kane. No, they haven't gone back to the Big Daddy Kane hoop flat top.
No, I don't. No, I don't think that's it. I don't know what they call them, but yeah. That's not.
I didn't think this episode of Forward Progress.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
Doing Big Daddy Kane, but
I know.
That's so. To bring it back to Jaylon Johnson, I would not be mad if they said he's not healthy. He's not healthy, and we're not going to lose him for the year.
Yeah, I know,
but it's a divisional game. If this were last year and it's the Titans game, no brainer. He sits. Agree?
Yes, but it's only week 1. But here's the thing: because in football, you're never going to be completely healthy. It's always certain degrees of health, and you always run that risk of re-injuring something. Yeah, I know, I get it. Listen, if he didn't play on Monday night, I'm not going to be upset or angry.
Okay,
I'm not. If there's a relative good chance that he could make the injury worse and see more time out, and maybe 1 week helps, and maybe 1 week does nothing, and if 1 week doesn't do anything on the beneficial side, then sure, play him. Because it is only week 1. But I understand it. I understand the question. But you're also not going to keep a guy like that out if he can play. He was on the field yesterday. If you're on the field and you're practicing, you're back with the team, then you should play, period.
I get it, and I don't know the extent to which their medical staff has assessed a re-injury possibility. It's just my experience with soft tissue injuries, particularly that one, is one that, and a corner, the difference with a cornerback too is we always talk about this when it comes to the footing on the field and why receivers have the advantage over the people covering them, is knowing where you're going. And
that's a big advantage.
And being able to prepare yourself, understanding I'm going to plant, I'm going to cut. For a corner, it's all react.
Yeah.
Everything is transition out of your back pedal. Everything is twisting and turning and quick planting and exploding movement based on reaction and what you see. So there may be an effectiveness issue as well as a re-injury issue. But obviously, you want him out there and healthy. If you could tell me you're getting 80% of Jaylon Johnson, is that better than Nahshon Wright? Yes.
Yeah, that's. I was just going to ask that. I mean, if he's at 80%, 90%, that's better than what you have. And again, it's football. You're never going to be completely healthy,
of course,
ever again for the rest of the season.
Your life.
You're not going to be right. Well, no, not if you're an NFL player. Right. You're never going to feel as good as you once did. That's just the facts of life.
And the way my mind works again. Don't start singing.
Facts of life.
The way my mind works is that we get all excited and he's out there and he runs through warm-ups, and then first defensive series we see him limp off.
Yeah, I know. No, I get it, but it's football.
It's football. It's a football podcast.
I know. That's just how it goes. That's just what I'm saying.
Mister. Yes,
that's just how it goes. How about them Cowboys?
Oh, Jesus. All day he's been doing this.
So, Ora King salmon, Dan, it's a unique breed of Chinook salmon from New Zealand. Okay. And if you've never had it, you've got it.
So it's farmed.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Unbelievable.
I wonder what they feed them.
Unbelievable. Cows. How about them Cowboys?
Well, you know what I went through with when I told you the story that Beth wanted me to pick up salmon and
salmon.
And I wasn't sure kind of like which. You want a tail piece? You want steaks? Do you want? She's like, well, what's the difference between a fillet and a steak? Honey, one's a cross section. So I took a picture of the case.
Okay. Did you get that like upset with her just over a question?
No, I wasn't upset, but I took a picture. She was yelling at me the other night when I was trying to find ice cream for her. Like, no, I don't want extra creamy chocolate Breyers. I want regular chocolate Breyers. Like, honey, it just says extra creamy. I'm sure it's fine.
Wait, are you guys doing a gallon each a night now?
We have a bit of an ice cream issue in the house.
Because she doing as much chocolate as you are peppermint?
Zoe likes half-baked. Beth likes...
Oh, is that that's a
Ben & Jerry's.
Ben & Jerry's, yeah.
Beth likes the Breyers big tub of the mint chocolate chip. I like the Dean's peppermint ice cream. And somehow over the summer, Jason developed a taste for Haagen-Dazs caramel cone.
Okay.
which is it's like a vanilla with chunks of cone, like sugar cone in there, and salted caramel. It's fine. It's good. But we got 4 different brands is my problem.
Oh,
Because, because when you go to
and
Julian
can you get them all at
Mariano's,
the same store, though?
that's the problem.
Yeah,
you got
so
one on sale over here.
Yeah, that's
one
an
on
issue.
sale. Buy 3 get 1, or buy 2
But you're
get
doing
1.
it, though. You're
And-
going to multiple stores just for ice
Yes.
cream.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But they're right across the street from each other. But I'm always traipsing from one to the other to try to get what I need to get.
That's a problem, though. You guys have an ice cream problem.
Apparently
at
we
your
do.
house.
We need mediation. We need an ice cream referee to come in and figure this all out.
Okay.
But where was I going with that? I was starting out
sorry.
talking about ice. She was yelling. I was yelling.
Oh, she was yelling. Oh, you were talking about salmon.
Oh,
cross
yes.
cut, half cut.
So I take a picture.
cut.
And
Okay.
she goes, well, I don't want any of that salmon.
Was it a picture of yourself? I do that whenever Natalie
I
asks
should
me
have
to
sent
take
a picture.
picture.
I should have sent a picture of my dong.
No, not your dog, but like I could be anywhere, and she'd be like, "Well, send me a picture, and I'll take a selfie and send it."
That's brilliant. I'm
Yes.
stealing that.
Oh, you've got to use it.
But if I'm mad, I'm just going to be like, just snap one.
Please
Here.
make sure you do it right in front of the produce section too.
Well,
Just-
I always do.
yes.
I mean, I
okay.
do one there anyway, just for good luck. But no, so she's like, I don't want any of that salmon. And I said, why? She goes, it says color added.
Yeah.
So I said, honey, they're not adding color to these fillets. That just means they're adding color to the shrimp that they feed them. They're adding color to their feed. It doesn't mean the fish comes out and they bring it
dye
over.
it? They don't
They
dye
got
it real
watercolor paint. They dip it in. No, what happens is the reason if salmon didn't eat a lot of shrimp, their flesh wouldn't look like that. Their flesh would look like it
Also-
would be gray.
A
or
flamingo would not be
Correct.
pink were it
Same
not
reason.
for its diet. Yes.
Same reason. Exactly the
Y'all,
same
y'all
reason.
probably thought flamingos were born pink, and
they're not. They're not. It's only because they eat so much shrimp.
See, and you thought this was a football podcast. Look at all the
right,
stuff
it's a
you're
biology
learning.
podcast.
Yes.
Damn it! So but they were there. So I said, and I didn't want to be a jerk, and I didn't want to dansplain it.
Well, that's a first.
But I didn't. But I'm like, okay, don't worry about that. I said it's a natural ingredient that is simply put in their food on the farms to make it look like what we know salmon meat looks like.
Yeah.
So.
So what the bottom line was, did she eat salmon that
Yes.
night or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was there color added?
Yeah, and it was good. It was
Okay,
really,
and she
really
liked
good.
it?
Yeah, and I put
Okay.
it was nice. And I seared it and put tarragon on it.
All right. Well, you got to go online and look for Aura King salmon. I'm telling you,
I'd rather catch it
you're
myself.
well, I don't know if you can catch it. I think
I could
they're
go
in
to the
New
farm.
Zealand.
Boy,
Yeah.
if they let me in the farm with a rod and reel, I'd kill it in there.
How was your day? My God.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Every cast. Who is that guy?
Okay, so I immediately had the vision of Rudy and the famous football movie Rudy that everyone in the world has seen.
I've never seen it. Rudy
I
had a notebook?
couldn't believe you said that. So he's taking class at Holy Cross and he's writing down everything the professor's saying. And this
Okay.
is where he meets John Favreau in the movie.
Yeah,
'cause
but
Favreau is
that's
the-
bad note taking if you're writing down everything the professor
that's the whole
is
point
saying.
of it.
Okay.
He's trying to get good grades to get into Notre Dame. Oh.
That's just stupid.
So you
Trying to get good grades.
haven't
Teach him how to
Rudy.
take notes.
How have you not seen the movie Rudy?
By not going
But how?
to it.
But
or-
how have
or-
you how have you not watched it?
It doesn't interest me.
What about it doesn't interest you?
I don't know. Some kid who's bad, and then they let him in the game. We saw that with Ollie and Hoosiers, right? What's the difference?
Have you seen Hoosiers?
Is it anything like Gus the Kicking Mule?
Have you watched Hoosiers?
I love Hoosiers.
Okay, but you refuse to see Rudy.
I'm not saying I refuse to see it. I just haven't.
Has your kid seen it?
No.
Really? Okay.
As far as I know, I don't know. He's seen a lot of movies. He hasn't seen it for a movie class.
Well,
nobody
anyway,
watched
for
that in a class.
any normal person, I had that vision of I pictured Caleb Williams just scribbling down everything coming out of Ben Johnson's mouth. Like he picks up the phone to give his lunch order. He's writing it down. Everything he says, he's just writing down.
I always said that about one of my college roommates who would take out a highlighter and he would
highlight everything?
Everything.
Oh, boy.
Like, why don't you just highlight what you don't need to remember?
Would that be easier?
That's what I said. And there was, he would all like, why are you highlighting everything? Like you're defeating the purpose of a highlighter. It's like, it helps me remember. It helps me remember. I'm like,
Who'd you go to school with?
he was
Who's that?
from New
You sound like
Jersey.
the New York sports radio guy.
Francesa? blah, blah, blah. Helps you remember which
You were at
horses.
camp with Francesa?
No. No, I don't think
He's
so.
talking about sticky pages.
That's a new club we're opening up. It's also a new podcast. But
Who took my National Geographic again?
again, by the way, when I mentioned that on a previous show
Yeah.
and said I could ruin somebody's
Yeah.
day,
Oh, did he reach out?
no, he didn't. But two of our cabin mates did.
Oh, man.
I got 2 texts immediately, nailing it. Like, oh yeah, that was
Okay.
that was the culprit, and everybody knew.
All right. So Ben Johnson says that why
Good.
can't we win this year?
Are you asking me? Want me to answer that?
Well, no, that's what he's saying. I mean, and so, but again, it's just,
Yeah, they can win. Okay.
yeah, you're going to win a game. I hope you win more than one.
I think they'll win 8 or 9.
But but it was interesting. Like he's asked about Caleb Williams, and he starts off with he's young. He's growing. Do you think
That's what Kevin Warren said about Ryan Poles, remember?
yes?
He's young.
Do you think
Like snips his dick off.
that
Dick.
now I'm sure Ben Johnson now he said he came here to coach Caleb Williams. I'm sure he had information from people around Caleb Williams. Do you think he has tempered his expectations
That's
a bit
a great
of
question.
Caleb Williams after he's been here now?
That is a great question. And
Because some of the things he says, that's what I hear without him saying it.
okay, then you are saying you think he has tempered his expectations a bit.
I do. Yes.
I
And that doesn't mean that Caleb Williams can't be the Bears' greatest quarterback, and it doesn't mean that he can't win an MVP. It doesn't mean he can't win a Super Bowl. I'm just saying I think he thought it was something different before he got here. It still can be great. He still may think it's great, but I think it's different now before he got here.
okay. It's
And
definitely
I could be
possible.
completely wrong on it.
I think the idea of having quarterbacking skills versus fully getting quarterbacking
Yes.
are different.
It's very
things.
different, Dan, and he's talked about the pace of the game a lot.
Yeah,
A lot since he's been here with Caleb Williams and talking about how we need him to play at our pace of the game.
I don't think it's all or nothing. I don't think either you have the quarterbacking skills or you're somebody who just gets it. Like obviously the greats have both, but can the two be married together? And where are you on that final continuum? Like is there a moment when he understands? Like ideally, he is a pocket passer who can get the ball out and execute the offense and when it breaks down can make magic happen.
Yeah.
I don't need him to try to make magic before he's exhausted everything that Ben Johnson wants his play to be.
To look like, yeah, absolutely.
Give the individual play every chance, because everything's got if not this, if this, then this, and if this, and if they come out in this, we're quick hitter here. There is a rhyme and a reason to all of it. Give it all a chance, especially with the interior line being shored up. Give it all a chance before you do your little jump turn, before you have to sidearm a ball to a running back who's got his hand in the air because he leaked out. That's where we're not yet. We're not at the point yet where I think, and it might be still a function of everything else around him faltering. That when we say he's running around, he's holding the ball, it may just be he does get it, but nothing else was working.
Mm-hmm.
Guys weren't open or everything was mistimed. We know that Shane Waldron was an incompetent.
Yes.
We know that Matt Eberflus was an incompetent. And we know that the blocking was bad. And DeAndre Swift had a terrible year.
Yep.
So,
again, yeah, there were a lot of influences that went into it that really led to a difficult season. He contributed a lot of that. We've talked about that. What are you said that there was 2 things that you described. There's the football, the quarterbacking skills.
the traits, and then the really understanding quarterbacking.
So there's like 2 knobs, and you want both knobs maxed out.
It's like drawing a straight line on Etch-a-Sketch,
Yeah.
or drawing a diagonal on an Etch-a-Sketch.
But like you want them both maxed out. And like, where is Caleb Williams on those knobs?
We know the traits are off the charts.
Yes.
And the other criterion is incomplete. We don't know,
Right.
and because this is our first chance to see him with real minds,
with a real coach,
without idiots trying to shepherd him around.
And again, and you said
we'll
something
see.
too that just made me feel bad because you talked about how they shored up the interior of the line.
All right, are we doing this now?
No, I'm just saying.
I think we should.
But it's just you have. I mean, that's not where all the danger comes from.
Not in this division.
Your danger doesn't come from the middle.
Don't sing Highway to the Danger Zone.
That's gonna.
Please.
How about them Cowboys?
Damn it.
That's going to prevent, that'll be an obstacle in your run game. We're talking about the edges, and that's where the danger comes from. That is the danger zone. And the Bears are on that highway to the danger zone with their tackles.
Are they living on the edge?
How about them Cowboys?
I think we've lost Matt.
That's Thursday night football.
It's only Thursday. I think we've lost Matt again.
No, we haven't.
We're making forward
I'm
progress.
still here. So you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Because
it's just you made me feel bad. You said it.
Yeah, I guess I did. Well, first, to continue to make you feel bad, let me read you what Ben Johnson said about the Braxton Jones decision. Okay? I don't really get this, but this was 2 days ago via the Tribune. He knows what he's doing. Is it perfect every play? No, it's not. But we did see the execution go up over the course of the last few weeks. So there is a trust level in him knowing what to do. We think he's going to continue to ascend the more reps that he gets. Yikes.
That's not a whole big ball of praise that you want to hear
Yikes.
of your starting left tackle.
Is it perfect every play?
No.
No.
But he knows what he's doing. So, Coach, how's your starting left tackle? He knows what he's doing.
Is this the standard?
I mean, it's like you go to a restaurant and it's like, well, how's the food? Well, the chef knows where the kitchen is.
There is a trust level in him knowing what to do. We think that he's going to continue to ascend the more reps he gets. These are real games, Coach.
Yeah, see, I think, again, I'll go back to it. I think he's a truth teller, and then he catches himself at times. I really do.
Yeah, I like that scouting report so far to view him through that lens.
Yeah.
Is that he'll have to reel something in at this stage when he's already he's getting kind of basketball coachy. Yeah. Hey, Coach, how are you? We can't rebound. How's your family? We can't rebound. I don't know what's going on. We can't rebound.
So Braxton Jones, well, it's good. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's playing football. Like, I mean, that's a. What
am I doing out here?
It's a big,
what is this? Who are you?
Wait, what tackle did that? Guy that was in the audition for it, and he was like, I don't know why I'm here, Coach.
Why are any of us here?
Let's go back to Jones. At least he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's just
ouch.
It's not exactly what you want to hear.
No.
Because again, I think because like what would Matt Eberflus say about Braxton Jones?
He looks good, right?
I mean, no, he would have talked about how great he was.
He's great, right? We feel good.
Some dumb nickname.
We feel Jonesy. We feel good about Brax, right? And we're giving him a couple of keys, right? And we're going from there, right?
Yeah, But to say that it starts off with like he knows what he's doing, and and we think he's gonna continue to ascend.
The other question, as I look at the depth chart, did they really use a second-round pick on a backup tackle?
Yeah, this is again an issue with Ryan Poles, and and I know that Ben Johnson had an influence on it, but he's the general manager. You are not in a position as this team to have a second-round pick that doesn't start for your football club.
Well, technically, Luther Burden doesn't start either. But I do think he's going to find his way into all kinds of packages for them as much as they like Zacchaeus.
But not only Dan is he a backup, you just like they were uncertain where he was going to play.
Yeah. They
had to figure it out. It's like he fell into position by default. That you can't have that with a second-round pick. I'm sorry. You just can't.
Great. It is not great.
I mean, you are at a position in this organization that your first should be a starter, period. Your second and third round picks should be pushing veterans or taking starting jobs. That's where this ball club is at.
It may be he ends up starting, but only if Braxton Jones ceases to know what he's doing.
He forgot what he was.
Wait.
Coach, why'd you take Braxton Jones out in the third quarter? He forgot what he was doing.
Timeout. What happened? What am I doing again? You're left tackle. You're blocking. Oh, yes. Next time, don't waste the time out on
he
that.
Just
okay.
Starts yelling, how about them Cowboys?
No, he doesn't. That's apparently your job.
No, I think Braxton Jones is going to do it.
Why?
Why what?
Why do we always have a thing? Why we can never have really nice things? I know they haven't played yet. They might go out there and win 42-0.
They could, and Braxton Jones could have a really great year.
And next thing you know, you've Andrew Van Ginkel and Jonathan Grenard. Like, boy, I don't want to go up against that guy anymore.
Yeah, those are real Viking names.
Well, one is
That's
Andrew Van Ginkel.
That's very Viking.
He's more Viking than anyone else is blank.
Doesn't sound like a painter. He sounds like a Viking.
Correct.
Yeah,
or a Viking painter.
He's more Viking.
Which is a Viking who paints, not someone who paints Vikings.
But as physically painting a Viking.
Which I think they did. I think they had war paint, right?
Who's the most famous Viking? Who was that? Was it Eric?
Eric the Red?
Eric the Red, was he a Viking?
I think so.
Okay.
Sounds like one.
Well,
I hope he was.
Who's the most famous Viking? You would have this. You did European history.
Eric the Red, Norse explorer. That counts, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a great picture of him. Whoever drew him probably didn't like him all that much.
Right. Oh, there wasn't any photos taken of him?
No.
I know.
Wait, take an old daguerreotype. Most famous Vikings? The 10 most famous Vikings. Eric the Red, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Called it. Thank you.
Number 2, Leif Erikson.
All right.
The first European to set foot in North America 500 years before Cristobal Colon.
Wasn't there a comic book character?
Number 3, Freydis, Eric's daughter.
Nope.
Daughter of Eric the Red.
Never heard of him.
Her.
Never heard of her either.
Number 4.
Or him.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ragnar, isn't that the comic?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
How about them Cowboys?
The most famous Viking warrior of them all, the leading protagonist in Vikings, the History Channel's popular drama. Oh, that's not real.
Okay.
Number 5, Bjorn Ironside.
So the number 4 most popular Viking ever is a fictional character?
I guess his fame was well established in the stories written down by the Vikings known as sagas, based on real people and events.
Well, I guess I shouldn't criticize the Vikings, because if we had to name the top 10 Italian characters, people would say Chef
nickname is Ragnar Lothbrok's nickname as number 4 most famous Viking was Shaggy Breeches. What say you, Shaggy Breeches? Right? Is that what Warden Norton called Raquel Welch? Oh, Fuzzy Breeches.
Fuzzy, yes.
Or Fozzie Breeches.
Fozzie Bear.
Waka waka. Shaggy Breeches. That's not a great nickname.
No, it's not.
Number 5, Bjorn Ironside.
Okay.
He's in sagas too.
He played tennis?
No.
Okay.
And I was thinking Michael Ironside because he was in all
He's
those.
dead.
No, he's not.
He's not dead?
No, that's what was his name? Jester?
Jester, yeah. He's not. I thought he was dead.
I don't think so.
I thought Maverick killed him.
Maverick didn't kill
Yeah,
Jester.
remember? Yeah, in the locker room, Jester's dead.
Well, he was dead in the
Oh, that was just
training.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wasn't dead.
I thought they killed him.
Gunnar Hamundarsson is ranked 6, famed for his swordsmanship. Go get him, Gunnar. A formidable fighter whose jump could exceed his own height even when he was wearing full armor.
Wow.
That, folks, is bullshit.
Wait, he was the Viking jumping out of the pool with full armor on.
Yeah, that they most overdrafted Viking. I am calling bullshit on Gunnar Hamundarsson, and there's no way, unless he was 11 inches tall. Seriously, unless this guy's a flea, there's no way his jump could exceed his own height in full armor.
Yes.
Come on, man.
He had to be like 3 inches
Now,
tall.
first of all, if that's true, that's pretty awesome.
Wait, so his jump could exceed
It says famed for his swordsmanship. No. I think you're burying the lead. His swordsmanship was also good, but if he's a formidable fighter whose jump could exceed his height, even while wearing full armor, not a chance.
How tall was he?
It doesn't say. Like I say, unless he's...
So he's like 6'5", and he could exceed his height.
He's 5'9".
He could exceed his height while wearing armor, even without armor on.
Right.
All right.
There's no possible way.
Is this like Wikipedia where like people can...
And there's a picture, a drawing of him meeting his future wife, Halgoror Huskel's daughter. Boy, she looks like she could jump her own height as well. She could certainly jump his height. And probably did on multiple occasions. Yes. Number 7, Ivar the Boneless. He owes his nickname to a condition that caused his legs to fracture easily.
He's very limp.
That's a bad condition for a Viking.
He's like our guy.
Down goes Ivar.
Limp Mike.
Part of our crew.
Yes.
Number 9, Eric Bloodaxe.
Oh, that's a good name.
One of the many sons of Norway's first king, Harald Fairhair.
He's got
Eric Bloodaxe.
Yeah,
his
who
real
fighting
name
tonight? I'm fighting Bloodaxe.
Well, good. That's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
His name was Eric Haraldsson. He gained his evocative nickname by murdering all but one of his brothers.
Oh. Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me not to mess with Eric Bloodaxe. And why didn't he murder the last brother? Why all but one?
Yeah, who knows?
Finish the job, Eric. Number 9, Egil Skallagrimsson.
You're making these names up.
I'm not. A complex man was prone to violent rage, but also capable of great poetic sensitivity.
Huh.
His poems widely considered to be among ancient Scandinavia's finest. However, he killed for the first time when he was just 7.
Wow.
Taking an axe to another boy. It was the first murderous act of a bloody life filled with pillaging and plundering. Now that's a bio.
Yeah, that's a good bio.
But
it's like a real strong left turn from the poet that he was.
Number 10 most famous Viking, Harald Hardrada, which translates as hard ruler. His aggressively militaristic approach to leadership and tendency to settle disputes brutally.
Yeah, the nuns liked him.
All right. He was killed by an arrow to the neck.
So that's a bad place to get an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other bad places, but
the bio, the one guy, number 9, it talks about him being a poet. Yeah. He had his first murder at 7.
Yep. Got that one out of the way early. All right. Well, there you go. Those are the top 10 most famous Vikings, and they all have better Viking names than current Viking Andrew Van Ginkel.
How about them Vikings? No, it just doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
Now that is the kind of insider football stuff that you're going to get
on
here.
Forward Progress.
But let the record show, I am very concerned about Braxton Jones based on what they're saying about him. I am concerned about Jaylon Johnson and his long-term prognosis for this season coming off of that injury.
So here's some good news there for you. They're Danny.
We got the injury report?
No, I don't have the injury report yet. I have Ben Johnson with the Detroit Lions.
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to look back and see what he did against Brian Flores.
Oh, good. Because
Brian Flores, this is the matchup that we're talking about, you know. So they've actually had 4 games against each other in Ben Johnson's career with the Detroit Lions, 2023-2024. He's actually 4-0 against Brian Flores and his defense, where they average 30.5 points a game.
Okay.
In his career against the Vikings, 6 matchups, he's 5-1, averaging 30 points a game. So at least against Brian Flores, and it's always talked about because he's very, very good defensive coordinator, very smart. You don't know where pressure is always coming from, but Ben Johnson seems to have figured out at least how to score points against Flores and his defense. Now, I know it's...
And what were the numbers last year? Something like 44% of the time? I know they were one of the most blitz-heavy defenses.
Yes.
And
last year they beat the Vikings 31-29, and then the last matchup of the season 31-9.
Well, because good offenses should score.
Right.
Big play offenses should score against blitzing defenses because blitzing defenses are inherently weak.
Right. And I get it. It's different personnel. You know, it's a completely different team we're talking about. But the whole point is understanding that at least Ben Johnson, in his knowledge and experience, understands how to beat Brian Flores.
Okay,
and his defense.
That is. I go through waves with the Bears regarding optimism and pessimism.
Okay.
Sometimes
but sometimes it's like immediate. Like it's.
Well, in a game it is.
Yeah.
In a given Bears game, they're never going to win another game. This sucks. This is awful. They're going to get their asses kicked. And then you remind yourself it's NFL football. Midway through the fourth quarter, it's going to be a one-score game. This is going to be somehow available to anybody because that's the way these games work. And it's one of the things that's been awesome about this league. But there we have it. We got one more because it's a Monday night game. We will be putting out a forward progress on Monday with the latest that we have because we're going to know who's likely playing and who's not, which Vikings are playing and who's not.
Whoa, sorry.
Well, what are you doing,
Nothing,
bro?
my bad.
Okay.
My bad.
And also keep your eyes and ears peeled for a special over the weekend that we may just drop on you in the middle of your day because we're going to get some insider Viking stuff from our friends up in Minneapolis on Score North. They spell it SKOR. See the Scandinavian spelling.
Right, because they're all Vikings up there.
Yeah, Phil the Viking. Wait, he's on the list too. I got to check.
He's number 11 though.
Yeah, it was others receiving
his
votes.
First murder till he was 12.
Yep, he was others receiving votes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Phil the Viking, and it's
Fill in with what?
It was Phil the Unfortunate. And he was a decent Viking. He was on the practice squad for a while.
Just couldn't make the roster.
Couldn't make the
53
He tried with swordsmanship, and he tried with...
He didn't jump high enough
murder
with
at a young
armor
age.
on.
He could not jump his own height. While holding a bottle of Armor-All, he could, however. He could jump as high as he could while spraying Armor-All.
Over a bottle of Armor-All.
Yes.
That was the height.
So good luck to Phil.
Yes.
And we hope to have a conversation with him at some point. But that has been Forward Progress, and we are going to be here, man, after the game. We'll be coming right at you.
Yeah, I'm excited. So Monday night.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And we'll have everybody pick apart my home backdrop.
Are you getting your books in place?
Oh, I'm getting I'm going to get
Okay.
it is every single thing is somehow going to be virtue signaling.
Yeah.
It's somebody going, I told you virtue. Yeah, so there is going to be a thing there. Everything has like 5 or 6 deeper meanings. So I want to make sure that you spend all your time trying to ferret out what all those deeper meanings may be.
I think I'm going to go in the room where I'm going to have the fireplace and the baby grand as the backdrop.
Why not?
Piano.
Why not the big grand piano you have?
Should I do the big one?
Yeah, don't do the room with the baby grand.
Oh, do the big one?
Show them the real room.
And the fireplace? Yeah. All right, I think I'll do that.
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
think it's a good idea. Okay. So follow Forward Progress, subscribe to it, make sure that this is one of your automatic go-tos, especially when things get real serious, and they will. Once the football gets started.
We need real games.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can tell you about Ozzie Trapillo being
Anymore.
on the
We got football
second
tonight,
team.
though.
Oh, no.
How about them Cowboys?
Get me out of here.